Morel season is on. There's one there. Alright guys, let's get this little guy out of here. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that specimen. What do you say? See, it's a nice little morel there. Oh yeah. Bugs haven't eaten it yet. Let's hope we find some more. Alright. Well, here we go guys. Look at that. Look at that one right there. There's a couple more over here. See if you can spot them. Should be able to spot them. No. Yeah. There's one. Here's a couple. One of them is kind of dried and eaten. It's like a double headed one. Actually, interestingly enough. There's that. Really well camouflaged. So that's what we got so far. Keep looking with us, see if we can find some more. Alright. Guys, it's only April 4th, but already, I mean, these mushrooms look like they've kind of gone their path. You know, a lot of them have already come out and starting to get dried and eaten. And it's only April. I wonder what the story is with that. There's quite a few up there in those hills there. Not too many, but they're already kind of on the tail end. This is more in the lowlands, of course, you know. As you go higher, there'll be more. In the mountains, it'll kind of continue up into May and so on, but probably not beyond May. They get all dried out. There's not enough rain. But what's the story? Does anybody know? Why is it so early that they're already kind of petering out? It's not a very dry season. It's not really... Well, it did get warm kind of sooner than usual this year. But yeah, so the morels are kind of located under these, a lot of times under these bushy areas. But not always. A lot of times there's just little pines like that. Yeah, tell me, what do you think? What's the story with this early season thing? Well, there's one there. And there's another one right there. And a couple more up there. I think you can see them right in the middle of the shot. There and right there. Mushroom hunting is just so fun. I remember when we were kids, Dad would take us out and we'd go walk around the forest looking for mushrooms and collecting birch sap and stuff like that. It was so fun as little kids. And then I didn't do it for a very long time until I kind of got older myself, and Vlad and I headed out there into the forest. And it's just so fun just to be out here in the forest and, you know, see all the wildlife and all the little animals and bugs and birds. Sometimes a moose, sometimes a deer. There's beavers, all sorts of animals. And it's just so fun. And you can enjoy the nature and, you know, hear the sounds of nature, and praise God, it's just so great. So get out there, guys. If you've never been mushroom hunting and just thinking about it, it's definitely something you should do. It's really fun. And then you pick the mushrooms and then you go cook them up and eat them and enjoy it with that dinner of that day or whatever. If you get enough, you can freeze them even, or dry them out. But it's kind of hard to get that many. Morels are just super easy to pick and identify. There's just no mushroom that's like them. That's exactly like them. You never want to really pull them out. You want to kind of just cut them right at their base like that. Leave that little bit there and cut them off like that. Look at that little guy. Nice little morel. So they're very easy to identify. They're going to be usually kind of brown or lighter yellow colored. have the same kind of quality as this. They'll have these little wrinkles in them, always. They'll be kind of pointy and tall. The stem will be very short, and the stem will be hollow. And if you cut them in half, they'll be hollow inside. And the stem kind of runs into the top. You can't really separate the stem from the top. It's kind of one continuous piece of tissue. So that's what it looks like. Very easy to identify, guys. Just remember this. This is one of the easiest mushrooms to identify, and it's one that you cannot cultivate. They have not been able to cultivate this mushroom, and so that's why they're so prized. They're really hard to find, and you can't grow them in a mushroom garden or whatever. So that's why they're very, very highly priced and prized. So let's get the rest of these guys down. There's another one there. Glad it's taking care of that. Yeah, that's a cool one. Very nice.
Yeah, not bad. Nobody's really eating at it yet. All bugs.
Mm-hmm. There's this one.
Look at that. Yeah.
All right. So sometimes they're really hidden, guys, like right there. You cannot even see them until, of course, you look closer.
The soil was pretty soft and more wet here.
And then you see them.
These are good though.
Wow.
I do like these.
They're very camouflaged. Blind spot of these. Very nice one. There we go. I mean, that's why I can tell why morels are so expensive. Just so hard to find them. And, unless you have a really good spot where, there's been a burn area or something like that, then it's a lot easier to find them then. But, yeah. Wow. Those are tricky. Those are hidden. Got another big one coming up here in a minute. Ooh, nice and squeaky too.
Perfect.
Here.
Look at that.
Look at that thing.
Not bad at all.
That's a big little mushroom. Big mushroom. That's good. Morels get much bigger than this, but this is already a really nice and big one.